Hello, hello. A belated good morning, and thank you for pronouncing my name so correctly. I'm going to take you on a little trip to the old world, because this is where I'm coming from. I'm Director of Communications and Marketing at the Belvedere Museum in Vienna, which you can see on the slide. It's a 300-year-old Baroque castle, and it's one of the leading art museums in the world, and it's also one of the oldest public museums in the world. One of our key assets is actually that we are home of the biggest Gustav Klimt paintings collection in the world, among them the masterpiece, the Kiss, that you might be familiar with. It has been at the Belvedere since 117 years. It has been purchased directly into the museum. And what we have done and why we are here today, we have launched our very, very first NFT drop at Valentine's Day this year on the Kiss by Gustav Klimt. We have teamed up with Art2Q. They are also present at the conference. They have a booth actually on the 7th floor. Next to ours, and they brought in the expertise that we as a museum didn't have. So why did we actually do that? I mean, the goal for us as a museum was, first of all, to engage with a younger and more international audience, to be among the first movers in the museum world, to enter the NFT world. You might have heard the British Museum and also the Hermitage in Russia and the Uffizi in Italy. They did it before, but for example, no one in the German-speaking world, so we were the first there. This is what it looks like. We have created a digital copy of the Kiss by Gustav Klimt and fractionized it into 10,000 tiles, and each of these tiles is sold as one NFT. The Kiss. One utility that is attached to an NFT that you purchase is that you have a possibility to make a dedication to a person, usually a person that you love, that you can decide if you want to publish it on the website or not. By now, we have sold 1/3 of the 10,000 tiles, and we have earned already more than 4 million euros, actually, which makes it overall, although it's only 1/3 by now, already the most successful museum NFT project ever. The global media reception that we received was actually very impressive for us. I mean, the echo that we usually receive is very much based on European media coverage, and that was very different on this project. We consider ourselves as a trailblazer for others because we have been approached by many, many other cultural institutions that have asked us to share our experiences with them. And there is a second museum in Austria, for example, that followed and launched their first NFT drop as well. Well, for us, of course, as an institution coming from the very old world, it was a rapid phase of learnings on the digital age and the digital world that we are approaching in a super fast pace, actually. I wanted to go back to the image, but it doesn't really work because that's so much more beautiful. Because I want to point out 3 things that are very important in my opinion, and they concern actually what is going to be next or what is the future. The first thing that we have experienced is very important, and we have totally underestimated. There is not only like a digital audience that is already familiar with what an NFT is that we approached and has we found is interested in what we are doing. Oh yeah, now we can see the image, that's perfect. But it was very surprising for us that there is also a big group of people among the traditional art lovers and the museum audiences that wanted to buy the NFT. But the first threshold that they didn't overcome was, how do I set up a wallet? So this is something that's a very important takeaway for us, that there is a lot of education that needs to be done for those who are actually enthusiastic and interested, but still don't know how it works. The second thing that is very important, I mean, that's from an Austrian perspective, I don't know how it is in the US, but by now it's very much a B2C business, because the environment, it doesn't really work yet as a B2B business. We have been approached by companies who want to buy an NFT, but for them it's very cumbersome to manage indictment. And the third one, very short, I don't want to keep you very long because I know that everybody who is developing it is already working on it. We need to work on the carbon footprint, but I'm really sure that this is already going on. So we need to educate people outside the bubble on what an NFT is and how to get one. Thank you.